All right, Shalom. First, I'd like to start by saying all praise to Yahweh by Hashem El Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles that we will, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. And this is just a couple of scriptures on what's going on with the Iran and America situation. Iran had, they had in the news that the Iranians called the U.S. the devil. And I think they was talking about Donald Trump also when they said that they was the devil, and they were saying Yankee go home, and they were making a whole bunch of other racial slurs. But that's biblical, because what's going on is the start of or the beginning steps before the World War III kicks off. So I'm gonna start with this scripture. This is Revelations chapter 12, verse 7. It says, "And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels." Right, that's the end. That's the end game, so to speak. When Yahweh Shai come back and fight against Esau and his army, and all other nations gonna join in. But it says, "And prevailed not, neither was there place found anymore in heaven," right? Because ultimately America gonna be destroyed, and they was also yelling chants of death to America. That's what I meant to say. They was yelling chants of death to America. The same thing we yell when we out there on the highways byways, it's like it. And that's spiritual, because that's what's coming. It says, verse 8, "And prevailed not, neither was there a place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, called the devil and Satan." And that's what they was calling him. I forgot. I'm going to have to keep looking for it. But I had the clip. And that's exactly what they called him. I think they didn't call him the devil. They called him Satan. But it says, called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. Right. And Esau, the devil, did deceive the whole world, man. They took the truth from the whole world and lied to everybody about who they are according to the Bible. Lied about they lied about damn near everything, man. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. It says, "And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, Now is come salvation and strength, and the kingdom of our power, and the power of his anointed. For the accuser of our brothers is cast down, and with which accused them before our power day and night." Right, and that's Esau. Esau accused the Black Lions and Native Americans about the stuff that they're doing, the drugs, the gangs, etc. But Esau was the one who set the drugs, the gangs, and everything up. This is Micah chapter 2, verse 1. "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand." Right. So Esau set up the gangs, the drugs, all these organizations to keep Jake asleep and keep Jake down and kill the Black Stars and Native Americans off, man. But the Lord has been standing by watching that. And now it's coming time for their judgment, and they covet fields and take them by violence. Right, y'all took the land of Israel from the Black Native Americans, man, and houses, and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. Right, and the Black Native Americans have been oppressed since we came over here to America, man. From all the laws they didn't pass, lifting our women up over us, etc., man. It says, "Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, against this family do I devise an evil, for which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go heartily, for this time is evil." Right? Because ultimately, what's going to end, the end result of everything that's going on is the destruction of America. And all the elites that ran this country, those that escaped, the Lord putting them in slavery right along with the rest of the nations that survive. So like the nuclear holocaust. Esau not getting away with nothing. Also, just to speak on them Carmanians, them Iranians, because they are Elam according to the Bible. That's what they get. 1, 2, they didn't have us in slavery before. 2, you know, they came together with the U.S. to keep us down. You know. So that's what they get, man. The Lord doing that on purpose to get them ready for this battle. Hold on, let me jump to that real quick. This is Joel chapter 3, verse 1. It says, "For behold, in those days, and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem." And that's what you see going on, man. The Lord bringing his men, his elect, his chosen back to him. That's why you see all these camps that has the truth, starting with GMS, rising up all over the world. Slack you. I gotta do something with this stupid ass. Yeah, rising up all over the world, man, and proclaiming who they are according to the Bible. That's the Lord raising his people up to deliver them from the coming destruction. "I will also gather all nations and will bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land." Right. So that land, Israel, was taken from us, you know, and parted between them Arabs and them Edomites. Right. And we were taken in slavery. So, you know, that's why the Lord got that battle, that tension over there in the Middle East, you know, all them proxy wars, and, you know, and it's getting hotter, you know, because of what was done to the blacks, and Native Americans, man. The second Ezra chapter 15, verse 28. It says, "Behold, an horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots." Just talking about them Arab nations, man. They have been coming together a whole lot lately. You know, making deals and agreements and whatnot. You know, yeah, you just gotta keep watch. It says, "Where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon earth, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. Also the Carmanians, which is Elam, which is Iran, raging in wrath, shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them." Right. So they're gonna join battle with America, teamed up with them Arabs. I mean, they're gonna team up with them Arabs to fight against the U.S. and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians. And you know, they're gonna shoot missiles on America, man. "And then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature, and if they shall turn themselves, conspiring together in great power to persecute them." Right, so not only are the Iranians coming up against America, the Arabs going to come up against America. "Then these shall be troubled, bled, and kept silent through their power, and shall flee." All right, I'm into that. I'm in that one at that, you know. The point was Iran going to shoot missiles on America. They're not talking about nuclear capabilities and nuclear pacts and none of that, all that for nothing, man. They already got, to be honest with you, they more than likely already got, and it was in a documentary that I seen a long time ago. I haven't seen that documentary since then, but one of the agents stated that you could tell he was an agent too, because he had to silence the dude that was talking. And he told him, like, yeah, man, yeah, don't say that. They said that what the dude said or slipped up and said was that the nuclear missiles for Iran are in Mexico, are being made in Mexico. You know, and then during that time also, there was caught somebody was selling a nuclear missile or a nuclear warhead on the black market. It was a lot of information coming out during that time on nuclear missiles being sold and traded, you know, low key, very low key. And one was caught on the black market, and then another one was said somewhere else was getting sold and stuff like that, man. But yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna end it off with that. But yeah, with that being said, all praise to Yahweh Shemel Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.